What's up, guys? So spring's coming up very quickly here, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking, man, last year I had a ton of crabgrass. It happened to me. All right, it happened to me. This lawn over here was riddled with crabgrass last season. I didn't take the necessary precautions to make sure that that didn't happen. Well, it's not gonna happen to me this year. So we're gonna go over how to make sure that your lawns stay crabgrass weed free all season long, one product. All right, let's go ahead and get into it right now. All right, guys, so you're looking to make sure that your lawn stays weed free all season long. Very simple, very easy process really to do. I'm gonna use one product this season to make sure that my lawn stays weed free all season long. So what we're gonna be using is Prodiamine, and we're gonna go ahead and spray that down the lawn. We're gonna put it down at 3 different times this season just to make sure that we have coverage all year round, all right? It's gonna be very simple, very easy. I've seen a lot of products that you can get at your big box stores that say that they're weed preventers and they're a granular product that you put down. I don't know how effective these really are. Some of them work and some of them don't. They tend to be a little bit more expensive, a little bit more pricey too. So for the amount of money that you spend on it, I really just don't see the cost benefit for it. Whereas with Prodiamine, it is a spray that you put down in your tank, and you go ahead and spray that down, and it works every time. What it does is it creates basically a layer, a barrier within your soil layer that does not allow the roots to basically penetrate, germinate, disperse, and therefore the plants are not able to pop up through and make your lawn look hideous. So what we want to do is we want to take that Prodiamine, we want to spray it down, get it into the lawn, create that barrier level, and then none of these weeds will be able to pop up. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna show you guys how to get that started today. This will be the first of 3 sprays that we're gonna put down this season. We're gonna put one down as we're approaching those 50 to 55 degrees in the soil temperature. We're gonna put another one down as our soil temperatures cross 65 degrees, and then we're gonna put another one down in the fall. And the one in the fall is gonna be basically for going in the winter, making sure that, again, coming into spring, we're set up. So 3 different applications this season. All of them are gonna be pivotal to making sure that the lawn stays weed free all year round. A couple things to note: if you did just seed a lawn or maybe just plant that lawn and the lawn is not over a year old, I would suggest not putting down any Prodiamine, because it is going to stunt that root growth, and that's what you're still looking for within that first year of that lawn. So if you have just planted that lawn, maybe sodded it or seeded it, I would not put this down, because you still want those roots to grow down deep into that soil level. So you're gonna have to kind of combat weeds the old-fashioned way, either by hand pulling them or using just a safe lawn spray for your weeds. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and jump in. We're gonna go ahead and get this tank mixed up. I'm gonna show you how much to put in, how to mix it up, and go ahead and get it down the lawn, and then we're gonna be weed free all season long. All right, so let's jump right on into it. All right, guys, so here's everything that you're gonna need to go ahead and make sure that your lawn is weed free all season long. Some type of sprayer. I'm gonna be using my backpack sprayer today. As long as it can fit 1 gallon, you're gonna be good to go. Prodiamine, the main ingredient of this process, is what's gonna keep what's going to keep the weeds at bay on your yard. So you want to make sure you have some of this on hand. I will leave a link down in the description below so you can go ahead and grab some of this. Also, I'm going to be using just a paper plate from my daughter's birthday from a few years ago. Just have them laying around just so I can put the Prodiamine on there, measure it out, and then a kitchen scale to make sure that you are measuring out the right amount of product. So we're going to be using 5.2 grams of Prodiamine today to make sure that we are weed free. So we're gonna go ahead and measure this all out and get it on the lawn. So let's go ahead and get this measured out. First thing we're gonna do, put a little bit of water into our tank here, so that way we can mix the product before filling it all the way up. So let's go ahead and get some water in first. And we're good. All right, guys, I'm not sure if you can see the bottom there, but we're at 0 grams. We're gonna go ahead and add in our 5.2 grams of Prodiamine right here. All right, that's enough for 1,000 square feet right there. Go ahead and get this added into the tank, break it down. Okay, so now that we gotten everything into the tank, we're gonna go ahead and finish filling it up to the full 1 gallon here. Get the water in there, and then we're gonna circulate it a little bit just to agitate it, get everything moving, grooving, and mix it all in one tank. So let's go ahead and get the rest of the water in first. All right. And then what I do like to do is just spray back into the tank. Again, getting everything moving, getting it all going. So just spray a little bit into the tank here. So it's already there, so that way it kind of circulates around. All right, we should be good there. I do want to note, guys, make sure you are taking the proper precautions when you're using this. Long sleeves, long pants, closed shoes, all the necessary stuff. If it is a wind, I wouldn't spray this stuff on a windy day either, so make sure that you have calm winds, all that good stuff. Being safe when using this. This is still a chemical, so you want to make sure that you are being safe when utilizing this stuff. After I'm done here, I definitely go back inside, shower, clean up, all that stuff. So be safe when you're using this. Don't be reckless. I think that goes without saying. All right, so let's go ahead and get this closed up. We're gonna go ahead and get this on the lawn, and then I'll meet you guys afterwards. Okay, so we're gonna start with this lawn over here. This one had it the worst last year. I don't know why. Neither one of them got a good treatment last season. I don't know why this one, out of all of them, was just riddled with crabgrass. And it always happens definitely along the driveway here and the sidewalks, because the soil temperatures are so much higher there. That's typically where you're going to see most of the crabgrass, along those cement lines, anywhere where the heat can kind of come off that cement, go into the soil, and just create just a bed of crabgrass. I remember last season it was pretty much just all the way up this line here. There was some definitely in the middle, but down this line here was definitely the worst. So we're gonna do the whole thing and keep the crabgrass out this season. So let's go ahead and get to it. Now we're gonna go do the other lawn. So super easy. After we go ahead and get this down, we're gonna get some water down on the lawn and we'll be good to go. All right, so let's jump on to the last one. All right, guys, and there it is. Super easy to put down. All you gotta do now is once you get that product down, water in about 1/2 inch of water onto your lawn, so that way the product gets down into that soil level, creates that barrier, and keeps those weeds from coming up. All right, super quick, super easy process for you all to do. Any of you guys can do it. Like I said, you don't need to have a backpack sprayer. You can use one of those hose end sprayers if you want. Just read the directions that come with the Prodiamine, as it does give specific directions if you're going to go that method. Super easy though. This way weeds will not be penetrating your lawn. You'll be good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys found it useful. And as always, go out there and make it a great day.